In honor of Women's History Month, we'll be featuring women who are making a difference right here in Kern County every Wednesday. Today, we're meeting one of those women who makes you wonder, is there anything she can't do? When you meet Raji Brar, you realize pretty quickly just how passionate she is about hard work and giving back.
I would say my passion is definitely serving my community. That's what gets me going. That gets me very, very excited.
Raji says her family takes nothing for granted. Her parents came to the U.S. from Punjab, India in the 70s before having her and her brother.
I have a perspective of a first-generation immigrant that I really value the opportunities I have in America.
Raji's father first started their family business, Countryside Market and Restaurants, with a gas station in Oildale about 30 years ago. Now they employ 450 people at various gas stations and fast food franchises in Kern County. Raji says her dad is a true role model.
He was always that entrepreneur behind us, pushing us. Like, hey, try this, and if it wasn't for him, obviously I would not be sitting here talking to you today.
Raji is the business's chief operation officer, but that wasn't the original plan. She went to UC Riverside to get a biology degree. Her family wanted her to be a doctor.
I just felt it in my being that this was not the right path for me.
So Raji came home and finished her degree at Cal State Bakersfield. She had no idea what she wanted to do for a career, though. That's when her dad asked if she wanted to open a Subway in Arvin.
And I jumped at the chance, and I absolutely fell in love with business.
Raji says she was scared no one would come, but opening day foreshadowed the success she would soon find.
We literally had lines wrapped around the block. And I loved it. I thrived in it.
The family business is just one thing Raji does. She's also on the Central Valley Regional Water Quality Control Board. She serves on Kern Medical's hospital board. She's a part of CSUB's foundation board, and she co-founded a nonprofit. About 6 years ago, Raji's friends saw a Sikh float in the Rose Parade. The two women decided to bring that representation to Kern County, and they created the Bakersfield Sikh Women's Association.
We're really a resource that connects the Sikh community to the larger community of Kern and all the different programs that are available to them.
She says including women in the title was integral.
We wanted young girls to see that, hey, look, there's Sikh women. Because I know for us, I'm 45, growing up there was no Sikh women anywhere to really look at that other than, your family and your home.
The association raises money for scholarships and provides resources like breast cancer screenings and mental health hotlines. Raji says she didn't know she'd do so much community work in her adult life, but looking back, it makes sense.
When I ran for city council and was elected, I would have never thought I would have done that. But when I look back, I think it's funny because I ran for office in high school.
Raji plans to continue using her story and her voice to support young women.
It's so important to recognize how valuable it is to support young girls and young women because there's so much they can contribute to the world.
That's a message she hopes to spread throughout Kern County for years to come.